And so this it's a confusing structure. There's
Yeah.
multiple parties involved. There's the, like you said, the licensing, the performance rights, the copyright. And really a way to avoid all this is to get permission from the artist. But in most cases, I shouldn't say in most cases, but well, in these cases that we're hearing about in the news, permission has not been obtained. And that is one of the big sticking points
Right.
for the performers who say, I wasn't even asked about this. And if I had been, I would have said no. But in this case, this is the first artist to take legal action. The co-writer pursuing a complaint, David Porter, he was co-writer with Isaac Hayes on this song, Hold On, I'm Coming. So the Trump campaign did say they're not going to perform this or use this song anymore. However, and I'd like you to speak to this, there's an issue when there's videos involved. Like the judge said, you don't have to take out down videos that already are using this music. And so those are still up. So there's a
So
little
yeah,
bit
so
of
that's
a
going
bit
to
of
be
a
the next stage of the case. Whenever music is used in connection with moving images, like in a video, you have to obtain a synchronization license, which would require the master recording and the musical composition. So in this case, right, whether it's on social media, YouTube, or used on a TV commercial, you would have to go to the respective songwriters and the owners of the sound recording. You wouldn't have to go to the PRO in that case, but you would have to go to those owners. And at any stage of this, whether there's one or four writers, and let's just say three writers approve and a fourth denies the use, then the use is considered denied because they don't have full approval.
Well, the Trump campaign, in defending their use of the music in all these situations, are often saying, well, first of all, everyone always brings up the First Amendment. They also
Yeah.
say we have a license, and that goes to your point of getting a license from these organizations, the performance rights organizations. They say there's debates about who actually has the copyright, and then there's also like have you suffered harm, which is the crux of any legal case. What are your damages? What are your thoughts on these arguments in defense of utilizing these songs without gathering permission? Especially, they get these blanket licenses and they think they just shoot their shot,
Right.
gonna use it, see what happens next.
Well, I'm an artist representative, so I always believe in the rights of approval by an artist and being able to have approval over their creative works. So, whether they join an organization like ASCAP, BMI, or CSAC, they still have the right to go to that respective organization and let them know, hey, I want to exclude my works from use in any political campaigns. Otherwise, then when ASCAP or any of these PROs license in public locations, then they can include their catalog of works. So there's an element of having to be proactive by the artists themselves or their respective music publishers who administer their rights.